kind of closing it out, enterprise asset management, what are our values? What is kind of our future vision with everything that we talked about today, right? So one, we want to continue utilizing Copperleaf for this multi-year capital planning. And we want to be able to prioritize our work based on asset data and asset lifecycle. And we want to be able to do this using kind of a clearly defined value framework, right? A consistent way of making decisions using our asset data. That gets me to my next point, which is reliable and accessible data. We want decision makers to be empowered with reliable and accessible data so they can make trusted decisions and they can start prioritizing their work with more confidence. So that's another thing. And then gets me to my next point, which is this common value framework, right? That actually kind of ties to my first point around breaking down silos, right? Risk will be quantified consistently with more transparency across portfolios and at all levels. And so I think that's the kind of the main idea behind having this common value framework and this common decision-making framework. And then the last thing is aligning Copperleaf to support California state regulatory requirements and this environmental and social justice pilot study. So we want to be able to marry what we're doing in enterprise asset management and these new requirements that are coming down the line on the regulatory front and be able to align both those programs and both those initiatives, because there are really two things that we're doing here, right? We're trying to make sure that we have the data and the confidence and the justification for the decisions we make today, but moreover, that we are confident as we start planning for the future as well. So those are kind of our main 4 values of asset management and kind of where we're heading in the next couple of years.